Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Ah, Demon Slayer, so great, so great. Um, I honestly expected Demon Slayer to pretty much blow my mind. At this point in the game, I am a Slayer fanboy, and everything that seemingly is happening within the story is usually, pretty condensed in within the episodes. But with this week's episode, we finally get another one of the episodes where they kind of leave us on a cliffhanger and give us expositions and whatnot to pretty much tell us who or what could be our next big approach and next big enemy, which that enemy being the first human to turn into a demon over thousands of years ago. So they just pretty much confirmed that regardless of when you're changed or how you're changed, your lifespan increases 10 like folds, like ridiculous amount of time. Or this is just a special case for this character who has changed, or he was changed by maybe something we don't understand yet. But for him to be over thousands of years old kind of gave me the hint that we might be looking at, the originator sooner or later after him. Because I mean, if this guy is turned into a demon, that would mean that there was someone who turned him into it, right? Like that means there's someone out there who should still be like his main cause of turning into a demon, unless he ends up killing that person that turned him, and for some reason, by doing so, you couldn't change back. I don't know. I'm really interested in the overall fact as why multiple people believe that you can actually turn people back into humans, and if they do turn these people back into humans, um, do they keep anything? Like, do they keep their memory? Do they keep their strength, some of their strength? Any of that stuff? Because this week we literally saw our main sister kick a demon so hard his head spun around like 80 times. So it just goes to show you the dramatic difference in the power of the demons compared to even a demon slayer who is fighting in the cause of protecting and not really letting himself down. So because of that, he is straight up protecting two people that are behind him, and if he doesn't protect them, he feels like he's gonna A, fail his mission, B, the kid's already been going through a relatively rough life after losing the girl of his life. Like he literally learns that she's been consumed practically. So not only did you learn that the girl that was stolen from you and that you went to her parents and tried to explain it to them and they beat the crap out of you, you find out that all of that stuff you're doing it for her, but then you come to find out as well that the demon that actually took her has already consumed her. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those shows where they just don't care. They're just gonna keep bodying you, keep bringing you down to make sure you understand this story has very too little no hope within it. So I can understand that because I mean the other thing I was gonna say or wonder about is if these demons live that long, right, after they transform, what's stopping them from continuously growing in strength? What's stopping them from becoming the ultimate race at this point in time? And I think one of the main things stopping them is the sun. They have to usually only hunt at night. So, with that being said, the humans have the full on advantage, or they at least get to enjoy their time in the sunlight until that comes to an end. So I don't know. I'm really hopeful that we'll actually get to see quite a bit of understanding where certain aspects of the show can go, because, or not aspects, but just like the demon nature and what all can come to his sister with her abilities to pretty much sleep and gain her strength instead of eating human flesh to gain her strength. So she's already a weird character as is without not wanting to eat humans, and the guy who was pretty much teaching our main character how to fight and everything gives me even more of a feeling that, like, he kind of gave me a feeling that, he had a good idea what the sister was feeling overall, because of how much she would sleep, because of how much she wouldn't even try to eat anybody. All these different things were probably ringing in that guy's mind, like, oh, this girl ain't so bad. And then come to find out, she literally is one of the saving graces of this show when it comes down to actually just now saving her older brother. Like, he literally probably could have countered. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say he's so he was so caught off guard that he couldn't have protected himself during that attack. I myself don't believe that. So if it was the case, that'd be kind of dumb. But regardless, we get to see him fighting against three blood using type demons, but supposedly they were all the same person. So he was really just fighting one person with different personalities and different quirks about them. So I'm not really sure you can call it a full-on fighting three separate demons when one of them was very, very slow in the head, while the other one can perfectly comprehend sentences and stuff like that. So it felt like one of those moments where he kind of just separated himself so he can get the most out of the situation. Like, oh, if it's me, and me, I might have a better chance of winning. But because he does that, I think it ruined his actual, like, some of his forms are just not as, um, concise and well spoken as he is. So it's a very interesting overall uh, theme that they did with him. Like, this character being three different people, and mind you, one of the demons didn't even talk. He just gritted his teeth and really badly. So that's obviously a trait, and we hear in the secrets at the end of the episode it's something he's been doing all of his life. So maybe that one that's gritting his teeth is the real version. I doubt it, but I just think because he split himself up, every one of his bodies got the different, like, personalities types of deals, and I don't know. I kind of like it that way, or at least I like them having that ability to bring out that in their characters and allowing it to then play out the way that it did, with one of them being a lot more cautious and the other one with one of them being so cautious that he was almost over trying to eat. He's just like, you know what? I don't really feel like eating anymore. We've consumed enough. And the other ones are like, nah, bro, I want more. And then you got the third one who's like, just grinding his teeth. So I don't know what that meant. I'm guessing he was hungry too. So regardless of all of that, this is why I love me some anime. There's so much that could pop off, and there's so much with the characters that can grow within these moments, that I feel like this was a good episode for the sister and the brother. But I think it's going to be a better episode for the sister next week, depending on how long the battle actually plays out. Because seeing that this demon is smart enough to comprehend why a demon and a swordsman would be working together is completely ludicrous. So now it comes down to, hey, we should probably not fight someone who has a demon on their side, who has the same strength as us, rivaling strength, and then you got someone who could literally cut your head off if he gets a non-shallow cut and stops protecting these people around him and started only focusing on the fight, it would be a GG. But that's just not his character. He's not gonna allow the demons to just off one of these people because he dropped his guard to do more offense. That's not the character that I've been watching, and doesn't seem like something he would even consider, seeing how he is. So knowing that and then seeing him not do what I didn't expect him to do was the great part of watching shows and understanding the people that you're watching. There's some things that these characters just shouldn't do, and if they do them, that's when you know things are going rough. You know what I mean? So, with all that being said, everybody, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am the Anime G, and I truly, truly can't wait to get more of this show. And not only that, I can't wait to talk to you guys in the comments about it. And I'll be dropping another video very soon, so if you want to see more content from me, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and have the notification bell on instantly when I drop something, so you're in the know when I drop my content. With all that being said, I will talk to you guys very soon. Alright, peace.